You're scrolling through Instagram at 11 p.m. and you've saved 47 reels this week. Med ball drills, French contrast workouts, and you ask ChatGPT, give me a workout to increase my exit velocity. But all your metrics are the exact same for the third year in a row. The truth is, you're not lazy. What you're actually caught in is what I call the random input trap, and it's slowly killing your development. I'm Nate, I run Kelly Training and the Close the Gap protocol. I know what it's like to be stuck. I was benched at a D3 program, underdeveloped and largely ignored by my coaches. And I did the exact same thing you're doing right now. ChatGPT workouts, Instagram Reels, TikTok protocols, just hoping something would work. It didn't, and my career ended. But I've helped 50 plus players avoid that exact mistake. And in this video, I'm gonna show you why random inputs get you stuck and what to do instead. First, let's define what the random input trap actually is. It's when you collect information from everywhere. ChatGPT, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then from that, trying to piece together your own training program. And largely you think, if I learn enough, I can figure this all out. But here's what actually happens. You end up with 1,000 different exercises, 10 different philosophies, and absolutely zero structure. Here are the three main symptoms I see in the random input trap. Number one is paralysis by analysis. You have 200 saved reels and you've watched 47 different YouTube videos, but you don't know which one to actually do. You're stuck researching and not training. And realistically, you spend more time trying to learn rather than actually doing what's going to move the needle. This causes significant paralysis. Number two is program hopping. So here's how it's laid out. Week one, you have your own TikTok protocol. Week two, ChatGPT gave you a new plan. In week three, the Instagram coach told you to do French contrast. Your body never adapts because you switch stimulus every week. The truth is, your body and mind need time to adapt to something that works. And by program hopping, that will never happen. Finally is the illusion of progress. Probably the most dangerous symptom here, you feel productive. You saved 47 reels this week. You're learning, you're optimizing, but your training and metrics are still flat. Your EV, broad jump, vert, they're all the same. You're actually confusing learning with doing. And learning largely does not build athletes. Therefore, you are caught in the illusion of progression. Now, the reason I can tell you this is because I lived it. Let me tell you how. I was a freshman at a D3 program, benched, underdeveloped, so I did exactly what you're doing right now. I asked ChatGPT to give me a workout plan to make me stronger and faster. I saved so many Instagram reels. I was in the rec center at 11 p.m. all alone, trying to piece together different exercises all in hope that they'll improve me. And for 2 years straight, my skills, development, and metrics all stayed the same. Then I tore my UCL twice and my whole career ended. Now I also see high school players make the same exact mistake. Uncommitted, stuck with your metrics, but you're doing the same exact thing I did, asking ChatGPT, saving Instagram, TikTok Reels, just hoping it all transfers. It will not. Here's why. There are three main psychological drivers as to why you do this and why I did this as well. First, control equals safety. You're building your own plan because it feels safe. If I built my own program, I can't fail because of somebody else's system. If it doesn't work, then I can blame ChatGPT, the Instagram coach, or the TikTok guy, not me. You're terrified to committing to one system and it not working. So you stay in research mode forever. Next is avoiding accountability. If you hire a coach or commit to a program and it doesn't work, that means you failed. But if you stay in research or DIY mode, you can just say, I didn't have the right information yet. You're ultimately protecting your ego, and that's what's keeping you stuck. Finally is what I call effort syndrome and how that turns you into a victim. Again, saving reels, doing research feels productive. It makes you feel like you are grinding. It's actually not effort, but it's procrastination disguised as preparation. And when you don't get the results you're looking for, you turn yourself into a victim, making excuses as to why this player is better than you or he has metrics that you don't have. This will ruin you as a player. Listen, it is not about information. You are not stuck because you don't have information. You're stuck because you're scared to commit to one thing and find out if you're actually capable of doing better. Random inputs let you stay entirely comfortable, and they let you avoid this one question. What if I go all in on a structured system for 12 weeks and I'm still stuck? Now that is the fear. And the random input trap protects you from ever having to answer it. Next, I want to dive into the three biological reasons as to why this doesn't work within your body. First is the science of adaptation. If week one you have a certain stimulus, your body will adapt. Week two, with the same stimulus, your body will adapt even further. But week 3, if you switch the stimulus, aka your Instagram Reels, your new ChatGPT workout, your body resets and starts adapting to that new stimulus. Week 4, you switch again from what ChatGPT is telling you and your body resets again. And you never progress past the adaptation phase. You're basically stuck in week 1 forever. Next is what I call interference. So say Monday you have a heavy trap bar session. That is massive neural fatigue. Tuesday, your Instagram coach or your Instagram guru tells you to do plyometric training, but your central nervous system is still fried from Monday. Wednesday, ChatGPT said to do hypertrophy, but again, you're still recovering from Monday. See, one day's stimulus cancels out the next. You're actually creating chaos, not development. This is legitimately exactly what a program in a system eliminates. Finally is no progressive overload. Progressive overload is a systemic increase in stimulus over time. And again, random inputs have no progressions, just random exercises at random intensities. Your body may not even have a reason to adapt and it's not building towards anything. You have to progress over time and you have to progressively overload. All right, maybe this analogy will help you understand just a little bit better. Imagine trying to build a house by collecting 10 random blueprints from 10 different architects. You get the foundation from architect A, you get the walls from architect B, and you get the roof from architect C. None of them talk to each other, none of them know what the other designed, and you're trying to piece it all together yourself. The house is definitely gonna collapse and it may not even be built. That's exactly what you're doing in your training. And finally, here's the solution, the 3-part system. Step 1 is choose one system for 12 to 24 weeks. Pick one structured system, the Close the Gap protocol. Pick one structured system like the Close the Gap protocol. Build around your weakness, peak when season comes around, and dominate in your ABs. No program hopping in a consistent 12 to 24 weeks. No Instagram or TikTok protocols and no ChatGPT tweaks. Your body needs consistent, sequenced stimulus to adapt. Step 2 is a test every 2 to 4 weeks. Test your EV, broad jump, and rotational med ball throw. If your metrics are up, keep going. If your metrics are flat, then adjust within the system. Testing removes hope, and better yet, it removes guesswork. Finally, it's to adjust logically and not based on emotions. Stop trying to be your own coach. You're the athlete. Your job is to execute, not design. You wouldn't ask ChatGPT to be your surgeon. You wouldn't piece together TikTok videos to fix your car. So why are you doing it within your training? So here's my challenge to you. Stop looking at the 47 saved reels you have. Close ChatGPT and pick one system and commit to it for 12 to 24 weeks. If you're a college freshman benched or underdeveloped, or a high school senior that feels like he's settling within his training, I can help. Through the Close the Gap protocol. Build, peak, and dominate 12 to 24 weeks. A structured, tested, and proven program. The link is in the description to apply. I was benched, underdeveloped, and ignored, and my career ended. Don't make my mistake. Stand out. Don't settle.